Thursday night. Basketball on 2K Sports. Well, Clark, these preseason contests are always fun to watch. A glimpse of the season ahead.
Yeah, but I always caution folks not to get too wrapped up in the preseason results because a lot can change once the season starts for real.
And a look at Minnesota's opening lineup. McDaniels and Towns in at the forward slots. Conley at the guard with Edwards next to him. And it's Gobert in at the center position.
Boy, excellent recognition from Fox there. Outstanding at recognizing when his guys are open.
Conley passes to Towns. Driving in. Rebound by the Kings. Now the Kings in transition. And out of bounds, Minnesota will have it.
Minnesota ball.
And here's Minnesota now. They come into this one having outplayed the Mavericks last time out.
Yeah, they connected from outside all game, and the defense had absolutely no answer for it.
They found their rhythm and kept piling it on. And a huge boost of confidence on the road for sure.
Gobert with a screen on Fox. For three, Conley. Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
This is what the team relies on Gobert for, clearing the glass and finishing the play.
Here's Fox. And Fox powers it home.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy.
Oh, nice! Big finish! Man.
You can see how Edwards has really developed and worked on his handle. It's become a strength of his game.
Well, Clark, we know Anthony Edwards is a great hooper, but how would you rate his acting ability?
Hey, I thought he was quite good. To be honest with you, B.A., in that Hoops movie, he was playing the bad guy, the villain role. Ant has a huge personality. We saw that on the big screen. Perhaps a second career for him when he's done terrorizing the NBA.
Outside Herder. The three hits the trifecta.
Bone is making sure to pass it where his teammates are open, and that's just being a good passer there.
Edwards finds McDaniels. Here's Gobert. Pass to Conley. Outside Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Herder. Edwards banked it in off the glass. Edwards has got 6.
Boy, great take by Edwards, making the correct decision in the pick and roll there.
Conley against Fox. Outside Herder. From deep. The basket's good. Off the assist from Fox. He's got 6.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using it. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Back to Fox. And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. And the Kings with another 3.
Man, I tell you what, when Fox is making threes, he's hard to guard. That's a part of his game he's got to continue to work on.
Conley passes to Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Herder to the middle. The kick out to Edwards from the arc. The shot no good.
Kevin, you can understand the shot selection. I mean, he wanted to go back at him and just came up short on the triple.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
First quarter of play, and just over 3.5 minutes in, after falling in the first round of the 2023 playoffs, Clark, the Timberwolves still have some work to do.
Yeah, they were hoping the Rudy Gobert trade, B.A., would elevate them higher. But this is a team that still needs to grow and develop more. I think their front office is going to stay aggressive and tweaking the roster.
Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's on JaVale McGee.
Anthony Edwards has a great body and knows how to control it. Showing you right there by taking advantage to draw the foul.
And the second free throw is good. Well, Grant, for Sacramento, 2023 was a year to celebrate. Their first playoff appearance in 16 years.
And they did it with a high-octane attack. Their offensive rating that season was historic, and it was just what the Kings needed to return to contention. That's going up against a defense that knows your tendencies.
Pass to Towns. Back to Edwards. Down low. Here's Gobert. He can't get that one to fall. Great D that time from McGee. Here's Fox. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns.
Boy, I like the focus and unselfishness Fox brings to the court. A strong defender with lightning-quick reflexes in every spot.
And it's Edwards with the ball for the Timberwolves. 8-point game. Towns a screen on Herter. Towns outside. Edwards looking for an opening. And Edwards slams it in.
Watch out now. Look out below. Edwards rising to the rafters.
McGee a screen. Pass to Herter. Here's Fox. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. No shortage of scoring here. And let's get NBA preseason underway. The fans have been waiting for this. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Sacramento.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep, and they have been thus far.
One other thing they've done really well, moving the ball around. They've done a nice job not settling for that initial option and making that extra pass.
Fox and Herter man the guard spots. Domantas Sabonis out there with Harrison Barnes. And it's McGee in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense, given the situation. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play. After having none in the first, he gets 2 3-point shots to go here.
Well, Grant, some think of Gobert as just a defensive specialist. He's proven to be more than that.
Yeah, B.A., I like how Rudy uses his height to his advantage inside. Focuses on taking high percentage shots that come to him naturally.
Towns for 3, hauled in by the Kings. A tough loss coming against the Lakers in their last game played.
On the road, they got owned defensively. They just couldn't match the activity level of their opponent.
And you know what, guys? It just seemed like they never really had the kind of energy necessary. They just weren't comfortable on the defensive end. Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
They get it back. It's Herter on the wing. Money from the wing. Herter's got 11.
Love the pass from McGee. So good at finding his teammates.
Edwards against Herter. Edwards, the pass to Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
And it's Fox penetrating. Nope, 4 for 7 now. The Timberwolves have gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. Pass to Edwards. Gobert with it, covered by McGee. Edwards for 3. Knocks it down from distance. 15 points in the game.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Fox finds Herter. Driving inside. Ooh, he's locked in. Green just fits shot in as many attempts.
No defensive pressure at all. I mean, that's not going to get it done against him.
Towns a screen on Herter. Towns outside. Here's the 3. McDaniels, that's good. And with low load management, some say it's the team's job at times to protect players from themselves. How different is that from when you played, Grant?
You know, BA, it's very different. I think teams now are much smarter assessing load and risk and looking more at the long-term big picture of their players.
Here's Edwards. No good that time. Oh, some solid defense from Fox.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch. And the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
Well, Chris Finch has done a nice job with this group, Clark. Just seems like he needs a playmaker or two around Anthony Edwards.
That's a pretty good observation, B.A. I mean, there's no doubting Anthony Edwards started. I mean, he's going to be one of the better players of this era, I would think. But you're right. He needs help. It's a team game. He can't do it alone.
Pass to Sabonis. Launches it. Pure from three-point range. Sabonis has got 5 now.
You know, there were some scouts that felt like Sabonis had a lower ceiling compared to others in his draft class. But I tell you what, he just continues to get better and better.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, Karl Anthony Towns is a threat from everywhere on the court. He said, quote, if I need to shoot, I can shoot. If I need to post up, be a bruiser, I can be a bruiser. I'm not a specialist in anything. What I can do is be a very versatile player and try to do every single thing really well. Brian?
Yeah, that's the good stuff there. Allie, thank you. Fox outside. Sabonis with a screen on Conley. Here's Fox. And here's Sabonis outside. And Conley grabs the miss.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Well, Mike Brown is known as a great defensive coach, but he led the Kings to an all-time great offensive season in 2023.
Yeah, and they actually ranked towards the bottom of the league defensively. So for them going forward, we'll see if Brown's expertise can bolster the Kings defense.
So much confidence coming from Anthony Edwards. You can just see it. This is a guy who knows he belongs in the league and is hungry to be great.
Pass to McGee. Outside Herter. 5 to shoot. Barnes feeling it out a bit. Offensive rebound. Here's Fox to the right side. And here's Sabonis outside. Outside Conley. Over Fox. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close. Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break. Ready for the third quarter.
They're lucky to be in this. They have no energy at all on the defensive end. We know.
And moving. And that's it for half.
And getting you back to the preseason action. Great to have you with us. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Kicking off the second half, here's Chris Finch's 5. We've got Shake Milton, Naz Reid out there with Kyle Anderson. Then there's Tony Brown, and it's Alexander Walker in at the 2. Shoots. And it's Sacramento with the rebound.
You can't ask for a cleaner look than that. He just couldn't deliver.
And it's Monk missing. Minnesota in the lead. Kicks it out to Anderson. Back to Alexander Walker. Monk with a steal. Back come the Kings in transition. Here's Lynn. Second chance shot. And he lays it up and in. Lynn's got his first basket.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out. Ugh.
Those are free points you're giving away. You've got to work harder on the glass.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Drops in the three. And the Timberwolves lead by 6.
Defensively, gotta close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
Mitchell, the pass to Lynn. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
An absolute bully in the lane. Nothing the smaller defender could do there.
And it seems like every team is looking for size and shooting out of the backcourt, Clark. Shake Milton fits that bill.
Yeah, you can't have enough of that size and shooting and versatility. Milton is 6'6", but he's got the wingspan of a condor, excellent range on the jump shot, and I think he's steadily improving in other areas of his game.
Good on the second one. The Kings have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Pass to Brown. Reed in the post. Lynn's there. Brown passes to Alexander Walker. Nice form on the 20-footer. Alexander Walker's got 5.
Yeah, he recognized the overcommitment by the defense there and then made a smart pass to get that ball back outside.
Took the opportunity when he saw it.
Hey, I've never seen Monk think he can't make a shot from anywhere, including these long bombs.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Milton with a screen on Monk. Here's Alexander Walker. Off target from 3-point range.
You know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
Monk passes to Mitchell. There's a screen by Lynn. 6 to shoot. Mitchell into the lane. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Even though the Timberwolves made the playoffs in 2023, Grant, they had their share of trials.
Yeah, B.A., they had to integrate new players. I mean, Cat missed 51 games due to a calf strain. There was that incident with Gobert and Kyle Anderson. And, of course, Jaden McDaniels fracturing his hand.
Reed. A slam dunk by Reed.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Here's Alexander Walker. Monk covers. Kicks it out to Anderson. Pass to Reed. Outside, Anderson. Brown with a screen. Anderson can't get it to go. The Kings trailing. Outside, Mitchell. Here's Duarte, covered by Milton. Lyles a screen. Duarte, pass to Lyles. No! They're unable to get the tying basket there. Pass to Reed. A slam dunk by Reed.
Back to the basics, unleashing the one-hand flush.
Boy, he makes the basics look pretty outstanding, though, huh?
That's true.
And I'd suggest that he stay with those basics because we've got a tight one here tonight.
And it's Monk missing. Minnesota has gotten 6 of 10 3-pointers to drop. Now Reed. Up top, Anderson. Kick out to Brown. On the wing, Alexander Walker. Outside, Anderson. It's stolen. And they're running by himself. And Mitchell with the slam.
Sharing the basketball is a part of the game that Monk needs to continue to add to complement his shooting.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Milton for 3. Lynn pulls it in. The Kings have gone 5 for 9 from the floor in the 3rd quarter. Mitchell, the pass to Lyles. Back to Mitchell. There's the drive. Here's Lynn. Here's Duarte. Another 3 for Sacramento. 6 lead changes in a game that has a lot of character.
Yeah, both sides stepping up and making big plays.
Timeout called. Sacramento.
Once again, fans, that was your 916 crew dance team. The Kings with the timeout. That's right, crowd. Your 916 crew. Fans, let's give a big round of applause for your 916 crew.
Now Herder. Well, the jumper's good from inside 6 feet. Herder's got 15 points.
The name of the game isn't scoring, it's scoring efficiency.
And we've reached the end of the third quarter. Just a terrific game thus far. Kings ahead.
It's the fourth quarter, fans.
And let's get NBA preseason underway. Fans have been waiting for this. And Fox has got the ball here for Sacramento. 3-point lead. Herder and Barnes fill the wings. Domantas Sabonis out there with JaVale McGee. And it's Fox in at the point guard position. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. Outside Barnes. McGee passes to Barnes. That three's off the mark. Minnesota's gotten 6 of 11 threes to go in this game. McDaniels.
And the toughness McDaniels plays with is impressive. He doesn't back down from any defender inside.
And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Sacramento.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issue defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
Well, another area they've been productive is off of turnovers, scoring many times after forcing the ball out of their opponent's hands.
Outside Herder. McGee, a screen on Edwards. Herder from long range. He drops it from range. And the Kings lead by 4.
And defensively, how do you leave them that open in crunch time?
Pass to Towns. Back to Conley. Towns on a screen. The 3. The shot by Conley. No good. Sacramento has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. There's Herder with the 3. Another 3 for Sacramento.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
Fox right side. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Here's Sabonis, and he banks in the layup. And now a 9-point Kings lead.
Looks like they're gaining some confidence here in crunch time.
You can feel the sense of urgency they have to get this thing closed out as soon as possible.
It's rebounded by Sabonis. Sabonis has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Sabonis with a screen on Conley. Here's Fox. And Fox powers it home.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
Outside Edwards. Driving to the basket. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Great use of the dribble drive by Edwards there, earning himself a trip to the line.
And the first one at the line is good.
Minnesota, Anthony Edwards.
So he picks up just 1 from the line that time.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Barnes, no good on the free throw.
And you got to appreciate the overall game of Barnes. He's efficient as a scorer and also works hard at the defensive end.
Fox surveying the D. Here he goes. And Fox powers it home.
He knew he had to take it up strong. David dunking on Goliath.
The kick out to Conley. Gobert on the high post. Just 5 to shoot. High arcing shot. Hauled in by the Kings. McGee's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
First personal foul. Second team.
That free throw good from Barnes. The Kings have gotten 5 of their 7 shots to fall in this final quarter. It's Fox with a drive. And Fox powers it home.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court.
And don't coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Oh, wow.
Come
Come
away.
with authority.
Towns with the creativity and explosiveness.
Herder finds Sabonis. Fox against Conley. It's Herder on the wing. Three-pointer off the mark.
Yeah, no, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Gobert passes to Towns. Gobert with a screen on Sabonis. Back to Gobert. And the jam by Gobert.
The 7-footer plus Rudy Gobert goes up and makes it hurt coming down.
Here's Sabonis. The basket's good. Off the assist from Fox. Fox has got his 4th assist with that last one. Fox against Conley. And Minnesota again with a bucket.
A savvy playmaker with a great handle. Conley runs such a smooth pick and roll.
And this just goes to show how much of a difference focus makes.
Good win here for the Kings.
It was stop and go for them along the way, but they finally seized full control of this game.
BA, the scoreboard definitely doesn't tell the whole story. They were able to pull things together when things got tough. And, of course, they closed strong. Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Can't afford to be too handsy with Sabonis. He's very good at forcing the issue and getting these calls.
And he ends up making the second. And that'll put him up by 9. And Minnesota has possession. Picked by Gobert. And no good. Great D that time from McGee. Outside Herder. Inside. Oh, it's stolen by Towns.
I hate to say it, but I'm pretty sure we can close the book on this one.
Yep, I'd agree with you. Chalk it up. W in the bag.
Shot is good by Edwards.
Seems like Edwards never stops competing and believing right until the final buzzer.
Sabonis, he's open from out on the wing. He knocks it down. There's 14 seconds left to play in the 4th. Towns finds McDaniels. Towns on a screen. Shot is up. And it comes off the front of the rim. So it's Sacramento picking up the win. A clean win. And one where they clearly showed
Your Kings.
the opening day. On the horizon. This year's NBA and some preseason NBA games taking place out of the country. Greg, it's been a great way for the NBA to extend its global outreach.
It gives fans outside of North America a chance to see the stars play. Seems like a great way for the players to try something new, and I'm guessing this one sticks around.
And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. The big three for the Suns, all on the floor. Booker and Beal as the guards, and KD at the 4. Then there's Yusuf Nurkic, and it's Okogie in at the small forward position. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Booker. Outside, Fox. And there's the drive, and it's Fox with the jam.
Play control. We have De'Aaron Fox cleared for takeoff.
Herder against Booker. Down low, Nurkic. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
Second violation. Kings ball.
So, Brent, thinking back to the 2020 bubble, the Suns went 8-0. Clearly the springboard for that group.
Yeah, amazing, Kevin. The team had missed 10 straight playoffs, and a lot of talk was made that that time in the bubble helped them to come together in ways that next season they weren't going to be denied. And they made the finals in 2021, and the franchise won 64 games in 2022. So the Suns are as bright as ever.
Durant kicks to Booker. KD a screen on Fox from deep. Booker no good. Now here's Herder. And in the game with the Lakers, he did not play that well. Three-pointer. Sacramento again missing.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And there's the call on Kevin Herder. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Passes to Okogie. Beal, that's for 2. 6 on the shot clock. And then Durant with the dunk.
And Beal continues to be that guy where he opens your eyes with his playmaking.
Fox against Booker. Outside, Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
Oh, fantastic dunk. And he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is, and we see it very clearly. Here's Booker. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
Devin Booker insisting on finishing what he started. That's a great and one.
You talk about explosive scoring. Wow, Devin Booker, Brent, one of the most explosive players of all time.
So awesome to watch him when he gets rolling, Kevin, and that can happen in like 3 seconds. He's got such a great flow and control of what he can do offensively.
Ooh, just shook his man loose with a crafty play inside.
And then the dunk just tops it off beautifully. Nurkic dishes to Booker. Shoots over Fox. No good from Booker. Sacramento leading by 3. Nobody near Barnes. Hits the three-point bomb.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Nurkic the pass to Durant.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
1:58 left in the first quarter of the game. And Beal kicks to Nurkic. And that one goes long.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
And so Booker will bring it up for the Suns. 6-point game. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Nuggets.
A game they definitely felt they could win, and with a break here or there, they probably could have.
Maybe should have. The score doesn't indicate just how well they competed in that game. For the majority of it, they look like the better team.
Durant, good, and Beal picking up the assist. Durant's got his second basket of the night.
There are very few guys Durant's size who can change pace with the bounce like he did there.
Okogie, the pass to Nurkic. 58 seconds left in the first. The pass to Okogie. He kicks to KD. Beal up top. He's defended by Herter. Here's Nurkic. The baseline jumper goes down.
And Nurkic proving he's got a little touch there from the mid-range. Very difficult guy to guard.
Pass to Herter. A three ball. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Herter against Beal. Pass to Nurkic. Lots of room. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Fox kicks to Barnes. Looking for McGee. Gets it there. The wide open look here for Fox. Another 3 for Sacramento.
Well, a prerequisite now is for NBA players to shoot the 3. Fox really working on improving in that area.
Here's Nurkic. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. The Kings on top. Always a joy to get a sneak peek of the NBA season ahead as we get back to the action. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Kings?
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
Setting the floor for the Suns. The big 3 for the Suns, all on the floor. Booker and Beal as the guards, and KD at the 4. Then there's Yusuf Nurkic, and it's Okogie in at the 3 spot. And McGee kicks to Sabonis. Driving inside. Passes it to McGee. Sacramento moving it around. Sacramento needs to get off a shot. Tries it from the top of the key. Kevin Durant with the rebound.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while. And this shows you what a superstar KD is. I mean, the NBA world stopped when that deal was made.
Yeah, you just shift the axis of the league. Look, you have this elite scorer, this unbelievable all-world talent, and when he gets on a roster, I don't care where it is, all of a sudden you have championship aspirations.
Here's Fox, and it's Fox with the jam.
De'Aaron Fox having one of those nights where he's feeling it.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix.
Attention fans.
Let's take a moment to check out Kevin Durant here. Coming off a terrific season and a top 15 ranking in blocks per game, supplying that backline protection that is so key to a great defense.
And back to his free throw shooting percentage, second in the league. I never saw lapses in his concentration at all. Always completely focused, completely automatic. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. De'Aaron Fox is taking his game to new heights. Coach Mike Brown says the exciting part about Foxy is he's just starting to scratch the surface of who will end up being in this league. His feel and skill set are both off the charts. His speed is unbelievable, and his ability to get his own shots at his size is second to none. Kevin?
David, I agree. He is special. Hey, thanks for the report. Fox kicks to Herter. To the paint. Sabonis. That one falls.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start
buckling down.
Brent, many noteworthy second-generation stars in the NBA right now, like Domantas Sabonis.
Yeah, unbelievable. Had a chance to play against his dad, who was a force to be reckoned with at the center position. But Domantas has exceeded him in some ways, like multiple all-star selections.
Rebound by Okogie. Suns trail by 14. Booker the pass to Beal. Booker in the post. Guarded by Fox. Here's Beal. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
Bradley Beal still got a little bit of the ups.
Screen by Sabonis. And Fox has it in the corner. The kick out to Sabonis. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got 3 assists tonight.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint and continue to score consistently.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
A 78% foul shooter a season ago. Pretty steady when he's at the line.
Even De'Aaron Fox has talked about how he's the fastest player in the league. The cool thing about it is night after night he seems to prove it.
Screen by Nurkic. Here's Booker. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to go on De'Aaron Fox.
Defense tends to overcommit just because Booker's such a great offensive threat. That time he used it to his advantage.
And the second free throw, good. And one thing I miss about this era, the emphasis on scoring back to the basket. You just don't see it as often.
Well, you miss it, Kevin, because that's the only way you knew how to score. So, no, it's not the most efficient shot. And trust me, when players come back in who can physically dominate the game and move players around, they'll get the ball close to the basket. But for now, let it fly.
Boy, doesn't Mike Brown, GA, deserve a lot of credit for the Kings' recent success. He's been terrific.
I mean, bringing that championship pedigree from Golden State. Brown went to the finals as the head coach in Cleveland, and one of the best people in the league as well.
There's 1:17 left here in the second. Durant in the corner. Here's Booker. The 3, 4 on the clock. Barnes grabs the miss.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
Booker up top. Beal deciding where to go with it. To the inside. There's Nurkic, and the call on the shot sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
And big guys often struggle with injuries, and Yusuf Nurkic has certainly had his fair share.
Yeah, Greg, it's been disappointing, but despite the setbacks, he always plays hard, and he hasn't let those incidents scare him, still wanting to go out there and bang around on the inside.
Herder against Beal. Sabonis sets the pick for Herder. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
Shooters tend to be hungry, but this time Herder finds an open teammate.
Suns trail by 17. Down low, Nurkic. Rebound by the Kings. McGee's got his 4th rebound in this one. Beal against Herder. Sabonis kicks to Fox. Sabonis sets the pick for Fox. A putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Kings lead by 19.
And Sabonis with the reward there for the hustle, picking up the scraps.
And so it's Sacramento with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. And now let's catch up with... Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
They need to focus on getting high percentage looks. Right now, they're taking the first shot. Not the best shot. Guys need to move their feet, set screens.
And now let's take a moment. That'll do it for our show.
Thanks again for tuning in as we get going once again with our coverage of the NBA preseason. It's been one outstanding game from De'Aaron Fox.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
At the guard positions, Mitchell and Monk. Trey Lyles out there with Len, and it's Murray in at the small forward. That's the group for Mike Brown as we get going here in the second half. And the pass to Monk. Inside, and the dunk by Lyles.
And how about Monk there scanning the floor for the open teammate? That's how you develop a trust from your teammates.
Eubanks, no good.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Len kicks to Monk. Hits it from three-point range. Monk's got his first 3 points of the game.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Phoenix calls timeout.
Taking a look here at the numbers for Allen. How he performed last season. Put up about 10 points per game, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. We know that he can come up with the occasional big play, but his overall numbers haven't been impressive.
There is a bit of a feeling they're all looking to him to step up, and they know he's capable of doing it right now, just not getting it done.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Kings are still figuring everything out. De'Aaron Fox said we're still learning each other. What we're doing offensively is great. We have to prove defensively, but that'll come with time and chemistry. Domantas Sabonis added, it's just the beginning. The more we get a feel for each other, it's definitely going to get easier for us. Kevin?
Yeah, a rising power. I think all of us on this broadcast agree with that. David, thank you.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Ball kicks to Little. They set the screen. Back to Bowl. Will it go? Wants to get it to Eubanks and does. Here's Gordon. The Suns need to get a shot off. Bowl can't hit.
Not been an easy start. 3 straight misses here on these possessions.
You know, Greg, on a per-minute basis, Bol is one of the better rebounders and shot blockers in the NBA.
Yeah, and it's not all done on the inside. He grabs a lot of long rebounds, and he contests shots on the perimeter. This guy is more than capable out there.
Gordon, the pass to Bol. And he banks in the layup.
And with those points, he puts an end to that 10-0 run by the Kings.
And it's Eric Gordon with the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Murray for 3. The shot comes out.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Gordon with it. Still yet to score. Eubanks the pass to Little. Now Bol from downtown. And that one is off. And then Murray with the jam.
Oh, my goodness. Keegan Murray.
Suns have gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively. To the middle. Here's Eubanks. Land with the block. And he recovers it. A second chance effort. And it's Gordon missing.
Well, the D's so tight on him, and it makes him alter his shot. And an easy chance turns into a tough one because the defense is swarming.
Mitchell passes to Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
Saw a lot of this from Murray as he worked his way into the league. Starting to show up now.
Allen surveying the D. Over Mitchell. And again, it's the Suns missing.
And if that's the best look you can get on a possession, what a waste of a trip down the floor.
Yeah, see the coach? He's got that frown on his face. I think we know why. Not a high percentage look.
Pass to Murray. Back to Monk. 6 to shoot. Len with a screen on Gordon. Outside for Murray. Len down low. Eubanks defending. Mitchell wide open. Here's Len, and it's Eric Gordon with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Monk against Gordon from the arc.
And they're trying to stretch that lead out with the three-point shot, but their percentage hasn't been what they'd like it to be here in the second half. And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Bull the pass to Eubanks. Gordon kicks to Little. To the paint. Here's Allen. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. Allen's got his first basket of the night.
And for Little, that's a quality find right there, just dropping that pass.
Oh, that was something else.
He is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. And so... And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
What an advantage if your off guard can make plays so valuable.
Thanks for being with us as we get going here once again. A preview of the upcoming NBA season ahead. So with Durant sitting on the bench, this is who Frank Vogel is out there. Drew Eubanks out there with Bull. Then there's Gordon. Then there's Nasir Little. And it's Allen in at the point. Took him no time at all on that one. Monk's got 11 points here in just the second half. Monk against Gordon. Into the lane. Kicks it to Bull. We love the fact that the NBA is constantly evolving. Greg, what have you thought of the recent schedule adjustments?
I think the league's done a great job cutting down on the back-to-backs. And also, I like these two-game, like, baseball-style series we've seen. Limiting travel helps big time.
For Phoenix, they've gone 0 of 3 to start the fourth quarter. Gordon dishes the Bull. Here's Eubanks. And the layup's good off the glass.
And at 7-2, Bull has incredible vision, including noticing when his teammates are open.
And here is Mitchell. Monk for 3. Connects from three-point range.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Eubanks with it. Right on him. Eubanks, no good.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
And now, here comes Gordon leading the break.
Malik.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for Sacramento.
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
Well, the three-point shot has been absolutely huge for them this entire game. And let's be honest, you have to knock down threes to win games these days.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Kings.
Fouling like that isn't how you get back in the game.
Barnes outside. No good on the triple. The Suns have gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one make. Durant wide open, he fires. Good. A nice assist from Booker.
And as they're trailing in this game, they're trying to stay in it with the triple. They're shooting a lot more of them than they did in the first half.
And it's McGee with the jam.
Well, the more Fox does that, the more he's going to be looked at like a leader.
Nurkic the pass to Okogie. Outside for Beal. Outside Durant. And then Durant with the jam.
Oh, how about using the rim to get some true hang time?
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff.
2 minutes.
Herter against Beal. Launches it from deep. And there's the call on Durant. That's his third foul of the game. Hey, Brent, coming out of this last CBA, were you surprised how quickly the push for a hard salary cap was abandoned?
Yeah, I wonder, Kevin, if some of it was just the timing of the CBA and not having to go down into the trenches to talk about that level of what's happening financially around the NBA. Also, the small market teams were super opposed to having that be put in place because at times they want a chance to go all in as well.
Nurkic, and the shot goes in. And it's 8 points for Nurkic.
Well, Nurkic is so big, does a great job, and fends off the defense on his way to the score.
Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Sacramento.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance from Malik Monk.
He was everywhere defensively, offensively. The effort we saw from him tonight, I think, was the difference.
Nurkic setting the pick for Beal. Pass to Okogie. Floats it up there for Nurkic. Sabonis with the steal. Fox against Booker. Sabonis kicks to Fox. Back to Sabonis. Out of bounds. Phoenix will take possession.
I know people can't see you, but you're doing what I'm doing, scratching your head to that turnover.
There's 31 seconds left in the fourth. Here's Okogie, covered by Barnes. And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here.
Suns ball.
$19 seconds left to play here in the fourth.
So good at finishing around the gaps in the defense, and when Booker gets into space, he's going to let it fly.
And the turnover again by Sacramento. 12 seconds left in the game. He dishes it to Beal. Okogie for three. Another three for Phoenix.
Really nice job, the timing on that pass from Bradley Beal.
Lets it go from 14. So it's the Kings winning this one easily. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen.
67.
Gets McDaniels in at the 3 slot. You know, Doris, for teams that made big changes over the summer, these preseason games are valuable.
Yeah, you have to understand or get an understanding of how to play with one another. And though you've been practicing against yourselves, this is an opportunity to test your system and your timing against an unfamiliar foe. So much to learn from these reps.
Here's Booker, following the score by Minnesota. To the inside, out to Beal, back to Durant. Shot clock at 5. Baseline jumper right on the money.
What a pass by Bradley Beal. This guy is an elite scorer, but don't forget about his passing skills.
Outside Edwards, into the lane. Bradley Beal with a rebound.
Oh, an easy look, but he decides to be a crowd pleaser. I'm sure he's upset for attempting that one.
About a minute played here so far in the first. Three-pointer. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. And Towns has got the ball here for Minnesota. Those advanced numbers from Karl Anthony Towns are incredible, Doris.
NBA, obviously those advanced numbers are something all organizations look at. Cat's got one of the top offensive ratings in NBA history. And listen, his three-point stroke opens up the floor. He can also put it on the deck. He's very efficient. There's a lot to like about Cat.
Here's Beal with the drive. It's blocked by Gobert.
There is a reason his nickname is the Stifle Tower. Send it back, Rudy.
Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
And defensively, you have to make them work harder than this, or it's going to be a long night.
The Suns have gone 1 for 3 so far. Pass to Nurkic. Here's Booker. He's guarded by Conley. There's a screen by Nurkic. Booker, the pass to Nurkic. Minnesota with the rebound. They come into this one having outplayed the Mavericks last time out.
And it wasn't just their starters putting in work. Their backups were real spark plugs on offense.
One thing we know, great teams in the NBA get production off the bench, and that was critical that night.
To the paint. Here's Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
That's a great setup by Towns. You'd love to see that vision from your big man.
Now a timeout called by Phoenix. And let's take this time to bring up the list of last season's elite shot blocking teams. 4th, the Timberwolves. 5th, Phoenix.
One look at last season's shot blocking numbers, and it's clear that these are two squads that love to play the physical game down in the paint.
Okogie on the wing. McDaniels covering. Okogie, the pass to Booker. Durant with a screen on McDaniels. Outside Durant. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
How about the body control Kevin Durant has? My goodness gracious, takes the punishment and makes the shot anyway.
Grant, usually the Suns rack up lots of assists. They're a team that values ball movement.
Oh, B.A., that's how you create quality looks. By snapping the ball around, it also tells you something about how selfless these guys are.
Now here's Edwards. Gobert inside, hounded by Beal. They get it again. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
This guy has been a superb offensive rebounder. Gobert uses that size and positioning.
And it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
And it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball. Here's Nurkic. Here's Okogie. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul of the game. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Here's Beal.
And whether it's the defensive effort or just bad offense, they're holding their opponent to a very low field goal percentage.
Outside Edwards. And he got the the whistle. And they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the previous play is 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
The first one falls, and Doris Anthony Edwards has lived up to the expectations. He continues to get better each year.
He does, BA, and let's remember, as a former #1 pick, that carries a lot of weight and responsibility. But Ant is a guy who embraces that pressure. He wants the spotlight, and he puts in the work to be great. His future is bright. Yeah, Booker keeping that defense off balance with his passing ability right there.
On the break, here's Okogie. Drills it from deep.
And you can tell they're in sync right now, expertly turning the steal into fast break points.
It's Edwards with a drive, and Edwards slams it in.
Oh, Anthony Edwards thinks this game is a dunk contest. Go ahead, young sir. What a finish.
Nice shot by Okogie.
In order to create effective spacing, you need enough guys on the floor that can hit from downtown.
Edwards, the pass to Gobert. Kicks it out Towns, and Minnesota calls time here.
All right, when you put it over the court, come on, get out for your Timberwolves. Break it dance. All right, that was your Timberwolves.
Suns on D. They trail by 1. 6 on the shot clock.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
And that one falls for Gobert. Well, Doris, the Timberwolves have made consecutive playoff appearances. That's a win for this team.
Well, when you consider that hadn't been done in this organization going all the way back to 2004, it does show they are moving in the right direction. The next step, obviously, they have to win a series.
Now here's Beal. No made baskets yet. Durant against Towns. Durant's shot is off.
Oh, gritty defense, protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish.
Boy, the raw athleticism and then the instincts of Josh Okogie to get up and send that shot back.
The Suns.
Welcome back, everyone. This preseason matchup has been a fun one to watch so far. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
Well, great play down low. I mean, you expect the defense to adjust, collapse maybe, but that should open up things on the perimeter later in the game.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
And so in the game for the Suns, all the stars on the floor for the Suns. Booker and Beal, the backcourt, and KD up front. Josh Okogie is out there with Yusuf Nurkic. And Phoenix has possession. The Timberwolves getting their last shot to go. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. Fast break, Minnesota. Edwards with it. Beal picks him up. Kicks it out, Towns. Pass to Gobert. Stolen by Booker. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Okogie's shot is off. And here's Gobert. He'll bring it up for the T-Wolves. 4-point game. The shot by Towns, no good.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Nice shot by Okogie. And Grant, some players feel like certain officials have it out for them. Did you ever see any of that?
You know what, BA? The refs are human too. Yes, I did say that. But they're supposed to be impartial. So you go after them for a while, it's possible they will hold a grudge.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Devin Booker knows that fame comes with downsides. He said, quote, I'm on the bigger stage, so there's going to be more haters. That's life. But every day I wake up grateful for the opportunity to play. Back from being the little kid who wanted to be in the NBA, I have never lost sight of that. That's what keeps me going. Brian?
Okay, Allie, thank you. Good stuff. Now here's Conley. He's scoreless. Pass to Towns. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. They're coming off that loss against Denver.
Yeah, it was a tough one to watch. There were some bright moments, but ultimately their mistakes caught up with them.
To be perfectly frank with you, I'm surprised it was as close as it was. I thought they were outclassed all night.
There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack. And stolen by Gobert. Here's Edwards.
Boy, Anthony Edwards out in transition, knows his teammates made a defensive play, and wisely leaks out.
Timeout called. The Suns. You're looking at the best in free throw shooting last year in the NBA. Second is Kevin Durant.
Very steady at the line. He's a guy who isn't rattled easily, and that shows in his free throw shooting numbers.
Booker against Conley. Booker surveying the floor. Pass to Nurkic. Over Gobert. And the Suns miss again.
Both sides going at it. Classic good offense versus good defense.
Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. You know, Grant, thinking back to those 2021 finals, the Suns coming so close to their first championship.
Think about it, BA. Phoenix had a 2-0 lead over the Bucks, but Giannis then decided to take over. And still, I think that taste of the finals was great for Devin Booker and the Suns.
Outside for Booker. Beal, the pass to Durant. Edwards against Beal. Pass to Durant. Durant owning the inside.
Now, Kevin Durant's not missing chippies, folks. You allow him to get that kind of position, turn the lights out.
Outside Conley. And Edwards slams it in.
The Ant-Man is in the house. Mr. Anthony Edwards making it look easy.
Booker, pass to Okogie. Outside Durant. To the inside. Beal outside. Clock at 4. And Gobert with a block. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gobert. The Suns need to get off a shot.
Kevin Durant has become masterful at drawing the contact. That is beautifully done.
When you discuss the Minnesota Timberwolves, what would you say about their front office, Grant?
Well, BA, they want to be as competitive as possible. Whether it's who they are drafting, trading for, or signing in free agency, this team's goal is to be taken seriously out west.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
In terms of offense, they've been the more efficient team by far.
And I think because of that, they've gotten the better looks to start this basketball game.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Timberwolves. Minnesota in the lead. 50 seconds left in the second. Pass to Edwards. Fires the 3. And Booker pulls it down.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Outside Durant. Now Booker. McDaniels covering. The steal. Now here's Towns. Cuts off the pass. And here's the fast break. Here's Beal. Pass to Okogie. And stolen by Edwards.
And they can run out the clock here. No need to rush it.
Well, it's trying to close the quarter strong, and by that, take a great shot without giving them an opportunity for another one down the other end.
Good on the bucket.
As if he's not tough enough to guard already. Towns with the floater.
And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here.
And they barely get to retain possession. Many times, that's a turnover.
Just 4 seconds left in the second. Here's Okogie. And so that's the end of the first half. The T-Wolves on top, up by 11. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
Well, they're winning with better offense. They're moving the ball well, getting high percentage shots. This is what efficiency looks like, guys.
And let's switch gears for a sec. And that'll do it for us.
Great to have you back for more preseason hoops here on 2K Sports. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
He was getting into the lane easily that first half. Just relentless.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far the defense has not been able to counter it.
Nas Reed out there with Kyle Anderson. Then there's Shake Milton. Then there's Tony Brown. And it's Alexander Walker in at the 2. So that's the Timberwolves 5.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
And he knocks down the first one. You know, Doris, looking at the Timberwolves, they've emphasized rim protection.
BA, this is a theme across the NBA. As much as we see the proliferation of three-point shooting, team's first priority is to protect the painted area because those are the easiest shots. You've got to play to your strengths and employ good defensive philosophy.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Alexander Walker, the pass to Brown. Outside, Anderson. 5 to shoot. Pass to Alexander Walker. Let's go with a 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. They've got plenty of time to get back into this.
Yeah, I'm sure they feel pressed, but this is when you have to stay calm and execute. That's just perfect execution. Nice job hustling, and as a result, he gets rewarded with the bucket.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Brown, no good.
The defensive breakdown gives him a wide open look, but he can't take advantage.
Little's shot is good.
I like the decision to push it. He gives the D no time to recover.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter.
Stumbling to start the second half. 3 straight misses.
Launches a 3 with the putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Well, not sure who was responsible for the blockout, but this guy got in there and dug out his points.
Outside, Anderson. It's deflected. Little with the ball. Milton covering. Gordon. And the layup falls. Gordon's got his second basket on the night.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Up top, Anderson. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Anderson with a screen. Here's Alexander Walker. And down it goes. 2 points. And the Timberwolves lead by 5.
After an ugly 0 for 4 to start the half, they get one to fall.
Bates Diop, the screen. Outside Little. Anderson pulls it down. For Minnesota, they've gotten just 1 of 5 shots to drop since halftime. Pass to Alexander Walker. Reed sets a screen. Inside. Here's Little. And out of bounds. Minnesota will have it. And the upcoming schedule for the Minnesota Timberwolves. On Saturday, they kick off a road trip to New York. Well, they'll take on the Knicks. Then on Thursday, they'll be matching up with Andre Drummond and the Chicago Bulls.
The road is never the highlight of your schedule for any team. But for these guys, it is a chance to go out there, test themselves, and see how well they gel outside of home court. It could be a very valuable experience. And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
First free throw is good.
Allen taking 2 shots.
So both free throws good from Allen.
Two-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
Here's Anderson. Uses the glass on the layup. Anderson's got his first points in this one.
You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
Outside Little. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Milton passes to Alexander Walker. Gordon with a steal. And now the Suns fast break. That's good from Allen on the assist by Gordon. And now just a 3-point Minnesota lead.
Outstanding pass on time and on target.
Alexander Walker, the pass to Milton. Anderson with a screen on Allen. Back to Anderson. Pass to Alexander Walker. Milton for 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. And he drops the first. So both teams making some changes here. He's perfect from the line this time.
If they keep hitting free throws at this clip, it'll help them seal the deal.
Here's Okogie, and they pick up 2. Okogie's got 10 points in the game.
Well, Josh Okogie, because of his ability to elevate a threat from the interior, that's a nice finish.
Edwards looking for an opening, and Durant with the block. And they get it back, and he's able to get it back. We're at the end of the 3rd quarter, and we've still got a close one. Timberwolves ahead, up by 1. And we're just moments. And now we take a listen in to a recent...
We got to get early strikes, guys.
It's time to get this NBA preseason started, everybody. And so, in the game for Phoenix, all the stars on the floor for the Suns. Booker and Beal, the backcourt, and KD up front. Yusuf Nurkic is out there with Josh Okogie.
Well, Josh Okogie sees somebody working in space and puts the ball on time and on target.
Conley against Booker. Here's Towns. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Conley's got his 6th assist of the night.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
Nurkic passes to Durant. No good on the triple.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Pass to Edwards. Towns outside. Here's Gobert. Picked his pocket. And Minnesota calls time here.
Timeout.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch was going over with his team. This might be a close late game, but don't tell coach. They were cool as a cucumber in the huddle, and I think that resonates with their players. We'll see if that approach works. Try it.
All right, Allie, thanks once again.
Well, pick and roll action. Anthony Edwards is thinking score first. Good decision right there.
Booker finds Beal. Nurkic with the ball. And the Suns miss again. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Timberwolves.
They feel like they have an advantage inside, and so far they have done an excellent job exploiting it.
They've also done a heck of a job at the free throw line tonight. Good aggression has led to a number of easy chances and points at the line.
Pass to Edwards. He takes it in. It's McDaniels on the wing. Back to Edwards. Towns, left side. Outside Conley. 5 on the clock. Towns on a screen. Conley passes to Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Oh, Mr. Towns can hurt from anywhere, and that includes putting it on on your head.
Now a timeout called by Phoenix. And so it's Durant who brings up the ball for Phoenix. They trail by 6. They're off to battle the Trailblazers after this one, as they'll be playing at Moda Center. That'll be the second of 2 games on the road. Here's Okogie. Oh, no good! Unable to end this run. Towns passes to Edwards. Nurkic with the ball. He's picked up by Edwards. Okogie. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Boy, every night, you know, Josh Okogie is going to play with great energy. And right now, his offense is working, and it's on display everywhere.
Fourth quarter play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Towns is screen on Booker. Conley passes to Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
Towns putting on a show on the offensive end of the floor. Legit 3-level score, and he's got it all working.
Durant on the attack. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Big moments. This is who Kevin Durant is. He delivers when the game is in the balance.
Pass to Edwards. Back to Conley. To the middle. Edwards, the pass to Conley. Clock at 6. Ooh, Durant with a steal. And now the Suns fast break. Here's Booker. It's Booker in the open floor.
Does it seem to you guys that this guy, nothing faces him? Booker treats every moment like every other moment. No matter how big, no matter how small.
And here's Edwards outside. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Conley's got 8 assists in the game. Outside Durant. Over Towns. No good off the glass.
And that's where you want to make the next pass. This guy is a good scorer, but the defense was right on him.
They're running. Here's Beal. Finished off the break.
Oh, key bucket from Beal. How about that under pressure?
Booker against Conley. Towns for 3. And another 3 from Minnesota.
Your stars shine bright in the toughest moments. Towns, the look of a superstar.
Durant, no good. Minnesota has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the 4th. Down low. And he banks in the layup. And now an 8-point Minnesota lead.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night.
1 minute left in the 4th. Beal from outside. Phoenix no good that time either. Minnesota's got 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. And the ball out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards. Phoenix has got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the 4th. 0 for 4. And there's the call on Jusuf Nurkic. That's his first foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
We got to see that one again. That block was all-out effort.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
Towns for 3. Here's Gobert. Oh, denied by Durant.
It's pretty hard to shoot over a 9-foot standing reach. KD, send it back.
Here's Beal. Uneasy, too, on the layup.
With the pressure on, Bradley Beal at his absolute best.
Towns outside. Conley looking for an opening. Back to Towns. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Well, beautifully done by Towns, using the up fake to bait the defender.
And he hits both free throws here, and it's an 8-point ball game. And Booker puts up a deep 3. Beal, the pass to Durant. Nurkic, a screen on Towns. Durant, and Durant with the big finish.
And this is what makes KD special, the willingness to absorb the responsibility of the big-time shot.
Now off the inbound. No good. Minnesota with the W. Boy, they didn't make it easy on their fans or... All right, Allie, thank you. And thanks for joining us for this NBA...
It's the NBA on 2K. Richard, we're getting closer and closer to the regular season. What's the goal of these final preseason games?
Kevin, well, not only do you want to shake off that rust, but get the cohesiveness back together. Regardless of how long your core group has been together, it takes a few games to get on the same page after a long offseason.
Now Sacramento starting 5. Herder and Barnes are your wingmen. Sabonis is out there with JaVale McGee. And it's Fox in at the point guard position.
This is Rudy in his zone, where his shot is within easy reach.
Herder against Edwards. Pass to Fox. And it's Fox slamming it down.
Oh, that's just filthy. Fox has that fearless mentality and gets up for a point guard.
And it's Harrison Barnes with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
On defense, Sacramento. Back to Gobert. Gobert, the screen. McDaniels dishes to Gobert. He kicks it to McDaniels. Buries the long-range jumper.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
After 2 consecutive first-round exits, Greg, the Timberwolves are looking to take that next step.
And with Anthony Edwards at the helm, I think they will soon. But you have to remember, he is only 22 years old. And when your star is that young, you typically have to endure some growing pains before breaking through.
Conley finds Towns. Timberwolves passing it around. Gobert can't hit. Kings have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for to start off this game. The wide open look here for Fox. Sabonis, no good. Timberwolves have gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. McDaniels passes to Gobert. McGee with the block. Towns dishes to Gobert. Stolen by McGee. Barnes down low. McDaniels defending. And that one's good, Barnes.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Fox inside the line. And again, it's Sacramento converting.
Ooh, he's on a bit of a heater now. He hasn't missed one this quarter yet.
Gobert with a screen on Herder. Here's Edwards. Oh, and he misses the dunk.
He tried to get spicy and totally whiffed, huh? Okay.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
McDaniels up top, covered by Barnes. Looking to end the run. A nice shot by McDaniels. McDaniels got 5.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul. There's 1:47 left in the first quarter. From deep, Herder, just 4 to shoot. Sabonis with the ball. Picked up by Edwards. And that one, good.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for. And when you talk about big men, you won't find many guys more versatile than Domantas Sabonis.
Yes, he scores and rebounds at a very impressive rate, but what stands out to me the most is how amazing of a passer he is. That's why he was third-team All-NBA.
McDaniels finds Edwards. Now here's McDaniels. Covered by Barnes. Towns wide open. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot.
And how about the confidence right there? Towns feeling like he can shoot whenever and wherever he wants.
Fox passes to Sabonis.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
Towns, he's open. And again, it's Minnesota.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Outside, Sabonis. Outside, Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
One of the best passing bigs in the league. You can run your offense through Sabonis. He makes great decisions.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Fox with the steal. And the Kings pushing it up now.
All the officials are all over that one.
The Kings shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
Both free throws good from McGee. 19 seconds left to play here in the first. Outside Edwards. And it's off from three-point range. Fox looking it over. Driving to the basket. No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Kings ahead. They lead by 9. And always a joy to get a sneak peek at the NBA season ahead as we get back to the action. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Kings.
They've started the game the right way, penetrating the defense and attacking the rim. They're just not settling.
And another thing, guys, they've been very active tonight, frequently creating scoring opportunities off turnovers.
Towns and Gobert hold down the post for him. The wing set for him, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the points. So that's the lineup for Minnesota.
And Gobert knows his role on this team. Rebound, block shots, and look to score near the basket.
Out of bounds, Minnesota takes possession. Here's what the Minnesota Timberwolves have lined up on their schedule. On Saturday, they'll tip off a road trip in New York where they'll take on the Knicks. Then on Thursday, they'll be matching up with Andre Drummond and the Chicago Bulls.
And Kevin, I think you have to look at this as an opportunity to take a step forward. Sometimes tough road trips can bring the best out of a team and bring you closer together. And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Sabonis' screen on it. No one near Herder as he lets it fly. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain the trooper on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And how about the athleticism from Edwards, rocketing off the drive there for the slam.
And last season, Greg, the Kings clinched their first Pacific Division title in 20 years.
And they repeated as division champs back in 02 and 03, something they're hoping to achieve again this year as the Kings build off of their breakout season.
Conley kicks to Towns. Towns is doubled. Here's Gobert. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing the last matchup with the Lakers.
Scoring efficiency was an issue in that one. Took them too many shots to get their point.
Yeah, it looked like they were settling out there, not moving the ball enough to generate the type of shots that they wanted.
sets the pick for Edwards. Nice D from Sabonis.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Good work there as it goes. And now a 10-point Sacramento lead.
So difficult trying to keep pace with Fox, especially when this man is on a break.
Gobert finds Towns. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Pass to Herter. There's the three. Stolen by McDaniels. And now here comes Conley leading the break. Sweet little floater.
And the craftiness of Conley has such a strong feel for when to go to that floater.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Thank you, Kevin. After a fantastic first season under Coach Mike Brown, Kings are ready for bigger and better things in year 2. Brown said, "This is probably the first opportunity I've had that allows me to do what I feel was necessary to get the team headed in the right direction. There wasn't going to be much pushback because they were looking for somebody to give them guidance and direction." He certainly embraced that responsibility, Kevin.
I like that. Yeah, he has embraced it. Good stuff, David, and thank you for the report. Herter passes to McGee. Over in the corner, Barnes. McGee sets the pick for Barnes. Traps in the tray. Barnes has got the lead up to 11 now for the Kings.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is. Just an ugly show from him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
Conley surveying the D, and they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Conley's got 5 points now this quarter. There's 47 seconds left now here in the second. Barnes outside. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
There's 38 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Here's Fox driving the lane. One thing that's really emerged, RJ, for De'Aaron Fox over the last few years, his leadership.
Yeah, hey, when you combine great talent and maturity, your teammates will follow the example you set, and he is setting that example night in and night out.
A new lineup here for the Timberwolves. A big group substitution here for Sacramento. Alex Lenz checked in for JaVale McGee. Trey Lyles comes in for Domantas Sabonis. Keegan Murray's checked in for Harrison Barnes. And it's Malik Monk in for Kevin Herter. And it's Fox with the jam.
A monster night for Fox. You can call him a point guard. I call him a scoring guard because that's what De'Aaron brings.
To the middle, here's Anderson. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Anderson's got his first points of the night.
Yeah, there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
All right, David, thank you, and stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Put your hands together and get loud for Red Panda. Well, they got high percentage looks that led to a lot of points. Take it from me. That kind of scoring adds a bunch of zeros to the end of your next contract. So
And let's take a glance. And that'll do it for...
And we're getting back to the action. It's the NBA preseason here on 2K Sports. It's been one outstanding game from De'Aaron Fox.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter, sliced right through them.
And when you rip through the D like he did in that first half, you gotta stay aggressive. Keep getting to the rim.
Second half underway, and here's who Mike Brown's got on the floor. At the guard positions, Mitchell and Monk. Murray out there with Trey Lyles. And it's Len in at the center position. And now the fast break. Mitchell with the ball. Dishes to Len. And the dunk by Len.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Here's Reed. Brown outside. Anderson outside. It's up a three. Len grabs the board.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Murray kicks to Len. GA, we've seen it over the last couple of years. The center position has come back into vogue.
And Kevin, you were seeing teams go small. Lots of fours, even traditional threes play the five. But with MVP level seasons from guys like Jokic and Embiid, the center isn't quite extinct yet.
Shot clock at 6. Back to Milton. Minnesota needs to get off a shot here. Reed gets the bucket.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Len sets a screen for Monk. Right wing. Now here's Len. Guarded close. Passes it to Lyles. Murray for three. Milton grabs the board.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Anderson a screen on Mitchell. Here's Alexander Walker. Monk defending. And with that shot, the Kings lead is cut down to just 10 points on the bucket from Alexander Walker.
And that's on the defense there. Gotta know the scouting report and understand that he loves his shot.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. The drive by Mitchell. Up and in on the layup. Mitchell's got his first basket.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Hey, Richard, how about Mike Brown and these Kings and what they did in the 22-23 season?
Everyone was talking about the super teams. Meanwhile, the Kings ran the West and were on top of the standings for most of the season. As they say in Sacramento, light that beam.
Monk, no one around him. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Timberwolves trail by 10. Now the pass to Alexander Walker. Releases. And here's Anderson from the arc. Monk grabs the board. For Sacramento, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Lyles. Rebound by Alexander Walker. And Milton's got the ball here for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Stolen by Mitchell. And the Kings pushing it up now. Here's Lyles. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. And the Kings lead by 12.
The floater is so tough to defend against. Nothing defenders can really do but shake their heads.
Here's Monk. Nothing on the board. From deep three-point land. The shot, no good.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistent.
Mitchell in the corner. Pass to Lyles. Back to Mitchell. Into the lane. From deep three-point land. The rebound by Anderson. Timberwolves trail by 12. Here's Alexander Walker. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Alexander Walker's got 6 here in this quarter. Lyles sets a screen for Monk. And then Monk with the dunk.
I tell you, Monk has some bunnies on him. I mean, he leaps up there with ease to throw that one down. The D has got to be a little bit more aware of his athleticism.
Alexander Walker passes to Reed. And here's Brown out. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
And a big-time three to cut it to single digits. They've kept it within reach, but they've got to pick up the intensity.
And so it's the Sacramento Kings in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. NBA preseason action underway once again. Glad to have you with us. The wing set for them, Edwards and McDaniels. Towns and Gobert hold down the post for him. And it's Conley in at the point. So that's the lineup for Minnesota.
In 2023, a breakthrough season for De'Aaron Fox. He earned his first All-Star appearance.
He's developed a well-rounded game, Greg. Plus, he proved that he's got that clutch gene, winning the Mr. Clutch award. He is just now hitting his prime.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Hey, Greg, even by modern big man standards, Carl Anthony Towns can really shoot the three.
Yeah, and the only center to win a three-point shooting contest. Towns has developed a terrific stroke, and he just shoots the ball as well as most of the guards in our league.
Herter with it. Sabonis' screen on Edwards. And here's Herter outside. Good on the triple. And the Kings lead by 11.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Outside, Fox. Sabonis sets the pick for Fox. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Fox has got 22 points.
And when Fox, he's hitting consistently from deep, it opens up the floor for him and his teammates.
Conley, the pass to Edwards. Out to Conley. Wide open look. Here's Towns. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet.
And, you know, Conley developed great vision in terms of the floor, and that allows him to spot an open teammate.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Fox. Timberwolves trail by 12. Outside Conley. McGee with the block. Nobody near Barnes. Another three for Sacramento. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Sacramento.
All you have to do is look at one stat, and that is their block numbers. It tells you how tight their D has been. They've been going out of their way to smother the defense.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific. Doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
Kings leading now by 13. Pass to Herter. Lets it go with a three. Another three for Sacramento.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Passes it to McDaniels. He dishes it to Gobert. And the ball out of play. The Kings will inbound. And here is Fox. Fires the three. Trains it from beyond the arc. Fox has got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for Sacramento.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm. And you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
And showing he can make plays for others. Edwards moving it with conviction.
Conley against Fox. No good from outside. Timberwolves trail by 17. Fox with the steal. Outside, Sabonis. Double team Sabonis. McGee in the corner. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness, as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for Sacramento.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for De'Aaron Fox.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised. I mean, if the defender is going to play off like that, and you know what's going to happen, there are going to be points put on the board.
Fox against Conley. Fox passes to McGee. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul. Third team.
That free throw, no good.
Shooting for Sacramento, McGee. Taking
good on the second free throw. And it's Towns with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. 17-point game. Edwards finds McDaniel. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Harrison Barnes picks one up. The free throw drops from McDaniels.
At the line for your Timberwolves.
And McDaniels drops them both. There's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's the three. And there's the pass to Herter. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
All road wins. They're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
And it's Conley penetrating. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last. Pass to Herter. McGee is screen on Edwards. Down low. McGee inside. So it's the Kings winning this one easily. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was
We'd like to thank everyone.
group that is ready for tonight's. And a happy Thursday. A fresh start. To the NBA slate, Brent. Everyone has the same record. What an exciting time of year.
Absolutely. Hope springs eternal for every team. Of course, that can change pretty quick, BA. But as of today, everyone on equal footing, 0-0, and everyone's in the playoff picture.
Let's check out Sacramento's starting lineup. Fox and Herter man the guard spots. Domantas Sabonis out there with Harrison Barnes. And it's McGee in at the center position.
Defense better recognize that Harrison Barnes more than capable from there.
Beal with it. Fox picks him up. Beal, the pass to Booker. Nurkic, a screen on Herter. Pass to Nurkic. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup.
And that's the kind of play you put on repeat. Just go back to Booker in the pick and roll.
There's Herter with the three. Another three for Sacramento.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Outside Durant. Here's Nurkic. Here's Okogie. He's guarded by Barnes. Shot clock at 3. Here's Durant. And Durant with the big finish.
Yeah, a lot of years behind Kevin Durant, but that doesn't mean he's still not going to get up.
Well, Brent, Durant is at the point of his career where we can discuss if he's one of the best ever.
I don't think that you could argue that. He certainly has all of the accolades, BA. All-Stars, titles, MVPs, Finals MVPs. On that 75th anniversary team, just stack them all up. He's right there.
And the shot goes in.
Fox steady in traffic and a reliable shooter.
Here's Okogie. He's guarded by Barnes. Booker against Fox. Durant with a screen on Fox. Booker for 3. Sacramento grabs the miss.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Sabonis with a screen on Booker. Herter from long range gets the 3 to fall. Herter's got 6.
Man, right off the bat, super sharp here offensively. 4 of 5 so far.
And while we have a break, here were some of the top free throw shooters in the game last season. Second is Kevin Durant.
Very steady at the line. He's a guy who isn't rattled easily, and that shows in his free throw shooting numbers.
Plenty of space. Good. Durant's got his second bucket of the night.
Offense clicking early here. 3 for 4 to start this one.
Fox with the ball. Now guarded by Booker. The 3 from Barnes. The basket's good. Off the assist from Fox.
Wow. Some strong perimeter shooting here in the first quarter.
It's Booker on the wing. He's covered by Fox. Booker, the pass to Beal.
2 minutes remaining in the
And the call will go against JaVale McGee. That's his first foul of the game.
JaVale McGee. First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Booker. That shot off the mark. Great D that time from McGee. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Sacramento.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and it has really come out in great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they are, they get the ball.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Beal finds Nurkic. No good from outside. Here's Sacramento now. They're on a 17-6 run, and the league's longest playoff drought was snapped last season by Sacramento. Like the beam, Brent.
Sweet relief, BA. first postseason for the Kings since 2006, and they did it in such convincing fashion. I mean, these guys weren't coming in as if they had no chance. They came in confident and hungry, and they want to get back.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
Well, Brent, you got to be impressed with Kevin Huerter, specifically how efficient he is.
Yeah, there's a completeness to his game that I think coaches appreciate. It's not just that Kevin's a knockdown shooter. He's able to handle the ball, manipulate pick and rolls, and he continues to show that he's got some improvement and room to grow.
The open shot, Nurkic, and the Suns miss again.
He wants that one over again, I guarantee that. Nobody's even in the neighborhood.
Sabonis, the pass to Barnes. Durant against Huerter. Just 5 on the clock. The 3 is up. Out to Sabonis. Takes a 3. The offensive rebound. Outside Barnes. McGee a screen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Fox. And they finally get it to go. A full night's work on the boards and one trip down the floor.
And they're behind right now because they're failing to play quality defense. It's that simple.
It's stolen by Fox. Now the Kings in transition. Huerter from long range. The basket's good. Off the assist from Fox. Fox has got 3 assists in the game. Pass to Okogie. They need this. No good on the shot. And so it's the Sacramento Kings. They're feeling great. A 21-point lead. Let's get back into it now as we continue to get a sneak peek of the upcoming NBA season. And guys, we've seen the Kings really take control here.
Well, you have to credit their effort on the defensive end. It set the tone for this contest.
That defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
On the court for the Kings, second quarter underway. Huerter and Barnes fill the wings. JaVale McGee out there with Domantas Sabonis. And it's Fox in at the point. The 3 from Barnes. Out to Fox. Stolen by Booker. Here's Durant. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Like how Durant uses his wily frame there to get off those shots. Not an easy shot, but for him, man, it looks easy.
Grant, you had a terrific mid-range game. It feels like more players are going back to that now.
Yeah, you know, it's interesting, B.A. The analytics say dunks and three-pointers, but that makes your offense almost just two-dimensional. In many cases, too predictable. You're seeing more and more players, particularly the elite ones, finding comfort in the mid-range.
Nurkic with the ball. He's picked up by Barnes. Okogie fires in the triple.
It was a rough start for them scoring the ball, but they look like now they're really finding their rhythm and flow.
Back to Huerter. Sabonis with a screen on Beal. Huerter from long range. Outside Barnes for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Barnes has got 12 points.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Brian, the Kings finally last season snapped their 16-year playoff drought, and Coach Mike Brown said, quote, "You take a job to try and build a championship-level team. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, but you have to believe. We are going to keep working, and we will get there." Brian?
Well, that's what he's all about. He's the reigning coach of the year, Allie. Thank you. Fox feeling it out a bit. From outside the arc. Huerter against Beal. Shot clock at 5. To the paint. Barnes passes to McGee. That's it. Coming off an assist from Barnes.
That's a pretty easy opportunity for a teammate, all courtesy of Harrison Barnes.
You watch Harrison Barnes, Brent. He's a steadying influence out there.
I feel like Harrison Barnes has been an example for younger players since he was, in fact, a younger player, B.A. I mean, this guy goes about his business as a professional night in and night out.
On target from range.
Pretty much poor defensive effort there. You have to get a hand in his face when he's spotting up from distance.
Beal, the pass to Nurkic. Now Booker. It's rebounded by Sabonis. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Barnes, it's good.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Phoenix calls timeout.
Get loud, fans. On the court is your Fight Squad.
And the Suns going with a whole new group out there. While we have a moment, let's check out the highest scoring teams in the league last season. Number 1, Sacramento.
The way this team played on the offensive end last year was remarkable. Seemed like every night they got everything they wanted and then some.
The Suns have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Bull against Sabonis. Here's Bates Diop. Sends it home from three-point land.
And their shots are dropping with more consistency now.
Fox against Allen.
2 minutes remaining in the first
Kicks it out to Barnes.
2 minutes.
Gordon brings the double team. Sabonis right side. There's the triple. Nails it from 3. Sabonis has got his first 3 points of the game.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Allen outside. From behind the arc. It's rebounded by Sabonis. Sabonis has got his 6th rebound on the night. The Phoenix Suns are proof that one smart trade can make a big impact, Brent.
Now, BA, I'm going to challenge you here. Is it smart to put Kevin Durant on your team? Of course it is. I mean, that's a blockbuster deal. The franchise went for it. They grabbed the talent. They grabbed one of the best players of all time to join this core to see if they could push themselves to an NBA championship.
Here's Bull. Nails the baby hook. Bull's got his first bucket in this one. For Sacramento, they've gotten 6 of 9 attempts to go in the second. Looking good. McGee, a screen on Allen. Allen against Fox. Outside Barnes. 3-pointer. The basket's good. Off the assist from Fox.
3-point.
Fox has got his 4th assist in this one.
I just love the ball move.
The Kings have gotten 7 of 10 attempts to drop in the second quarter. Herder from long range. Phoenix grabs the miss. Bull down low. Covered by McGee. Allen outside. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Nifty move.
I can't believe it. I mean, he can't buy a basket in the second period. He might want to keep the ball moving.
Picked by Sabonis. The 3 from Barnes. Out to Fox. Herder from long range. Here's Sabonis. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. The Kings on top, just dominating this one. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Here's a hypothetical. If you guys were in your prime today and could hop onto any team, who would you pick?
That's interesting.
And as for our matchup, what a tremendous first half it was for the Kings.
I don't think you can expect them to perform better offensively.
And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some...
Here we go, folks. Our coverage of this NBA preseason game continues. Hey, we've seen Harrison Barnes really having a great game.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Kata Bates Diop out there with Bull. Then there's Grayson Allen. Then there's Eric Gordon. And it's Little in at the 3. That's the group for Frank Vogel getting going here in the second half. Here's Monk. On the wing, Murray, covered by Little. Monk for 3. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. Monk's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Pass to Bates Diop. Now here's Gordon. And here's Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Incredible. I mean, this is the NBA. The defense needs to be much better.
He doesn't slam it often, but the D can't take him lightly, or he will.
Well, any guy can throw it down against air defending him. Plenty of room, so not so amazing. What does amaze me, though, is that no one came over to contest the play.
5 on the clock. Pass to Lynn. Lets the 3 fly. That shot is off. And it's Allen with the ball for Phoenix. Here's Bates Diop. Not going to go that time. Great D that time from Monk.
Yeah, they're going to try to search out for somebody that's got a hot hand right now. 1 of 4 to start the half.
Here's Vezinkov, defended by Gordon. From outside the arc. Bull grabs the board.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. You just missed it.
And Allen gets it to go. Allen's got 4 points in the quarter.
That kind of looks like a predictable shot, one that they want. The defense has to prevent the ball from getting into that sweet spot.
Murray from outside. He buries it from 3.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
The 4th overall pick of the 2022 draft. Keegan Murray had a great rookie season, Brent.
Well, the Kings identified an older prospect in the draft, and it is exactly what that team needed. A presence on the floor that was calming, one that could shoot, one that could defend, and one that could move the ball. And then all of a sudden, Keegan Murray has the Kings in the playoffs in that role.
Here's Vezinkov. Still no points. Pass to Lynn. All alone. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray.
Good sign for this team is Murray looking more comfortable moving that ball.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, Domantas Sabonis and De'Aaron Fox are a great tandem. Sabonis said, quote, "He lets me be me." A starting point guard usually doesn't like the big man bringing up the ball, but he lets me do my thing, and I feel like we feed off of each other. He's so fast. He can get to the rim, I can get him open, and then let him do his thing, so it works both ways. Brian?
All right, Allie, thank you. Pass to Vezinkov. Here's Lynn. A deep 3.
2 minutes.
They kick it out to Murray.
2 minutes.
Another 3 for Sacramento.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here, guys. In good spirits, and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Little shot is good.
Rising up above the defense, Nasir with a nice hoop.
Mitchell with the ball. Picked up by Allen. Pass to Vezinkov. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Here's Vezinkov. The 3 is up. Offensive rebound. Now here's Monk. On the wing, Mitchell. Takes a 3. It's hauled in by the Suns. 1:07 left in the 3rd quarter. Cole finds Allen. Monk with a steal. Pass to Lynn. And here's Mitchell. Oh, got a piece of it. Gordon with a steal. It's a one-on-one situation. Here's Little. Knocks it loose. Allen outside. Back to Bates Diop. 4-3. Lynn pulls it in. For Sacramento, they've gone 4 of 9 in the 3rd quarter. It's Monk on the wing. Launches a 3. Out to the wing. Outside Mitchell. The 3. Outside Monk. Out to the right wing. Goes up again. Lynn can't hit.
You'd like to see more effective ball movement there.
Maybe they can find a way to establish some rhythm in the next few possessions with the extra pass.
Here's Bates Diop. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Sacramento Kings building up. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
So helpful to the offensive versatility when your bigs can create, freeing everybody up, and that cut was wide open.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And a precursor to the new season here. Teams trying to prepare for what's ahead. Taking a look at Sacramento. Mitchell and Monk, they're the backcourt. Then it's Keegan Murray. Then it's Alex Len. And it's Vazinkov in at the 4 slot. Barnes passes to Herter. And there's the call on Yusuf Nurkic. That's his first foul of the game. And for the players coming into the league, potentially set for life. But there are pitfalls you have to look out for, Grant.
So true, BA. I mean, it's tough. You can't take all your childhood friends along for the ride with you. You've got to be cautious with new acquaintances. So it'll definitely keep you on your toes. You must make great decisions. I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts, but otherwise the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself. What a great option he gives them on every possession.
Sabonis with a screen on Beal. Herter passes to McGee. Herter against Beal. Pass to Sabonis. 6 on the shot clock. And stolen by Durant. And now the Suns fast break. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
He's been terrific tonight, and with a little help from the other guys on the floor, they might be able to turn this game around.
And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, they've been pretty careless so far, racking up a number of fouls in very little time.
Outside Durant. Booker for 3, and the Suns get another 3.
Well, they're on the right path now, but still in a pretty big hole.
Well, the run simply has given them a chance. Great work on both ends. They've got to now ratchet up a notch.
Fox the pass to Herter. Oh, the offensive struggles continue. Missing again.
He hasn't helped the cause with his shooting, but his teammates have had his back.
And the call will go against JaVale McGee. That's foul number 2 for him. And until recently, it seemed like a foregone conclusion that the NBA's age limit would come back down to 18. Are you surprised that didn't happen, Grant?
You know, BA, I am surprised. We heard players saying it's not fair to make guys wait. You know, Commissioner Silver seemed receptive, so that was slightly unexpected that age 19 remains the rule.
Pass to Sabonis. That's it. Coming off an assist from Barnes. Barnes has got 3 assists in the game.
Sabonis a confident scorer on that play right there. Once he's got the ball in his hands in that area, he's looking to shoot.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Fox for 3. Six to shoot. Second chance effort, and it's good on the layup.
And becoming more confident and a little bit more poised in terms of how he scores is De'Aaron Fox.
Oh, Sabonis with the steal. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
And let's face it, they won't get back in the game with fouls like that.
3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th. Herter from long range knocks down the triple. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Kings.
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
Well, they've been fantastic tonight, really enforcing giveaways and getting scores on the other end. I mean, you get a few more possessions like that, your confidence grows, and you win that turnover battle.
Phoenix calls timeout.
Fans in the stands, let's hear it again for your Suns Dancers.
Out to Beal to win the run. Nurkic controls the rebound and the putback.
Such a big body down there. Nurkic battling.
Pass to McGee. Right side Herter. McGee a screen on Beal. Herter from long range. Kept alive. Beyond the arc. Kicks it out to Barnes. Here's McGee. It's Herder on the wing. Three-pointer. Hits the three-pointer. Herder's got 9 points here in the second half.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Kings.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, BA, it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Harrison Barnes.
Just really loved his activity level here tonight. Constantly mixed it up, and he threw himself into a lot of plays.
Booker for three. Sinks it from distance.
It's nice they found their rhythm here, but the clock is just not their friend.
Yeah, it's tough to mount a comeback like this and then fall oh so short. I'm sure that's weighing on them just a little bit.
Here's Okogie. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And we're going to have a jump ball.
Jump ball call.
It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
Let's see if that block can amp up this team. I mean, they're looking for anything to get themselves going.
Here's Fox. McGee passes to Herder. From downtown, it's stolen by Nurkic. Here's Beal. And then Beal with the dunk.
Nurkic getting more and more comfortable at finding the open men on this team.
Beal against Herder. Picked by Sabonis. From deep three-point range. Doesn't go that time.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's
the end of the all right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll do it for this.
Out and rooting for your team. We hope
games don't count in the standings. For guys on the roster bubble part, these games mean everything.
You know, it's important for the team, too. I mean, sometimes you're forced to go deep into your reserves. You need guys that can help win your games when you call on them.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. The front court is McDaniels and Towns. Conley is the point. Edwards plays on the wing. And it's Gobert in at the 5 spot.
Nice read by Edwards there, finding a wide-open teammate and sending the ball his way on target.
Booker the pass to Nurkic. Booker against Edwards. And Booker kicks to Beal. Kicks it out to Booker. Just 5 to shoot. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That's his first foul.
Man, it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That's his first foul. Booker in the post. Edwards there. Clock at 6. Beal can't get it to go.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And with Towns, we're looking at one of the best three-point shooting big men in the NBA, Clark. He is something to watch.
He really is, and when you add in everything else he does, Kevin, he's one of the best players in the league, period.
Talking about Bradley Beal, Greg, I feel like he doesn't get enough credit for his passing game.
You know, Kevin, he's really evolved as a playmaker over the years. Sure, we all know how talented a scorer and shooter he is, but Bradley is now superb at facilitating. Just solid, really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
And so the ball out of bounds. Beal touched it last. The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Gobert with a screen on Beal. Edwards can't hit.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Kicks it out to Booker. Beal gets a wide open look. Good. A nice assist from Booker. Beal's got 5 now.
And this is his bread and butter. Give Beal these looks from deep, and he is going to knock them down.
Conley gets the bucket.
How about that wonderful floater he has, showing off an exquisite touch.
Booker looking around. Here's a Kogi. McDaniels defending. Stolen by McDaniels. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Timberwolves passing it around. Pass to Gobert. Basket counts.
Clearly the strength of Gobert's game. Tough cover down low.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. It's Beal on the wing, covered by Conley. Outside for Beal. Fires for 3. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. And so Gobert will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. It's a 3-point game. And the rebound by Nurkic. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Incredibly for the Minnesota Timberwolves, Clark, the 2004 playoffs are the only time they won a series.
You know, Kevin, with Kevin Garnett, they had a few 50-win teams and some excellent coaches. That just tells you, I think, how hard it is to win in this league.
Towns finds Gobert and finished off by Gobert.
And Cat remains an excellent passer at his position. Outstanding at seeing the floor and finding teammates.
Here's a Kogi. Still without a basket. Outside for Beal. The basket good off the assist from Durant.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Towns. Last time, 14 points for him.
When you got a big guy like Towns that can hit from long range, I think it makes your whole team harder to defend.
And the basket is good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And he just big boyed it right there. The height advantage he's got down low, really difficult for them to defend.
Here's Booker. That shot off the mark. Great D that time from Edwards. Conley, the pass to McDaniels. Out to Edwards. Back to Conley. Puts up a deep three. And the rebound by Nurkic.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Conley dishes to Gobert. Gobert with a screen for Edwards. Gobert, no good. Durant just inside the line. Busts the J after the KG pass fake. KD's got 5. Here's Gobert. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him.
Nurkic with great size at just about 7 feet.
Rudy Gobert, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Minnesota. Preseason in the NBA, and it's great to have you with us. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Timberwolves.
Everything working for them inside so far, guys. Tons of high-quality shots that they're knocking down inside.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks.
And so in the game for the Timberwolves, the wing set for him, Edwards and McDaniels. Towns and Gobert hold down the post for him. And it's Conley in at the point guard. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
And one of the league's most gifted scorers, Beal relishes any chance he gets to finish while getting fouled.
And GA for Bradley Beal. Finally a chance to contend with these Phoenix Suns.
Yeah, for so long, folks wondered how long he'd languish in a losing situation in D.C. Now he has an opportunity to play into June.
Now here's Edwards. Towns kicks to Conley. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Conley's got his second basket.
And the mechanics of Conley's shot are rock solid, allowing him to take a shot with no hesitation.
Here's Okogie. Still scoreless.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
And the defense has to bring more fire than we're seeing. Gobert just fighting through all of it.
The pass to Nurkic. KD a screen. Booker with it. Edwards there. And the dunk by Booker.
And showing off a little with the handles there. Man, is Booker fun to watch.
Beal with the steal. Pass to Okogie for the 3. And a clear foul there as he shot the triple. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
Especially on the three-point attempt. I mean, you have to defend that shot without fouling. Now you give a guy 3 free throws.
And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point. And the NBA looking to reduce the amount of carrying recently. Seems like GA ball handlers had to adjust.
You know, guards can get away with a lot these days, and it's hard for players and refs to make that adjustment. Ultimately, things need to be kept in check.
And Durant is right there. And the Suns lead by 3.
KD extremely effective on the offensive glass, not afraid to get his hands dirty.
And they also showed up in the top 5 in terms of steals. Their on-ball defensive pressure was killer last season.
And their field goal percentage speaks to what a patient team they were last season. Good shot selection was certainly the key to their system. Gobert, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Big guys know it's going to get physical inside, so Gobert was ready for the action.
Clark, when you think of top rebounders today, Rudy Gobert is a name that comes to mind.
Yeah, he's super long and tall, but that's not just why he's such a dominant rebounder. Conley. He's got a real good knack for reading where balls are coming off, and the timing that he has is pretty impeccable too. And even though he's north of 7 feet tall, he does a good job boxing out as well.
On the clock, Okogie for three. Mike Conley with the rebound. And it's Conley with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Trailing by 2. They want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
And it was one of those games where it was just hard to get any.
Goodness. These guys go flying through the air like that. I love it. Daniels showing what he's got on the slam there.
Here's Okogie. He makes that one drop only a second and 5 tries.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The transfer of the Phoenix Suns last season to new ownership ended a tumultuous chapter for the team and the league. The new leadership aggressively made the trade for Kevin Durant last year and for Bradley Beal this summer. It's a great roster, and the Suns' $4 billion sales price reflects the sense that this Phoenix market is one of the sleeping giants in the NBA. Kevin?
I agree. On the rise. David, thanks.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
The kick out to Towns. Second shot opportunity. And that's 2 points on the layup. 7 points for Karl Anthony Towns.
That's just a beautiful move by Towns. Really, he's got such a versatile skill set. There with the plus handles, man, he got a lot to work with. Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
Conley the pass to Edwards. Timberwolves passing it around. And Towns the bucket on the assist by Conley. Towns has got the lead up to 4 now for the Timberwolves. And Booker kicks to Nurkic. Pass to Okogie. Kicks it out to Booker. Durant in the corner. Inside. Here's Okogie. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Yep, you know, after a scoreless first period, he's really turned it up a notch, building some momentum.
The kick out to Towns. Great D that time from Durant.
Really a complete defender. Towns able to do it in the paint and on the perimeter.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Timberwolves ahead, leading by just 2. All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Well, I think the bucket looks real big to him right now. He's been almost automatic. And you look at the people trying to defend him, they look
And switching. Thanks for joining us. Now.
And welcome back as our coverage continues of the NBA preseason. Rudy Gobert has been sensational.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look that he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Well, Greg, the Suns going all in with the new big 3, Beal, Booker, and Durant. That's a lot of firepower.
And they didn't hesitate to bring Beal into the mix. The shooting that they all provide is second to none. On paper, they are as talented as anyone.
So with Durant sitting on the bench, this is who Fred Vogel is out there. We've got Nasir Little. Gordon out there with Grayson Allen. Then it's Bol. And it's Vince Diop in at the 4-man position.
That was clearly a forced pass. There was no room for him to make it.
Knocked away. To the wing right side. Here's Little. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
Yeah, you won't see him miss many dunks unless you've got somebody right in his face, as was the case there on that possession.
The kick out to Anderson. This one for three. And Bull pulls it down. The Suns trail it. Passes it to Little. Gordon with no one around. And the three ball is good. Gordon's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the Suns. Left side, Brown. Really left alone that time.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets three, you fire three of your own. Boom.
Little passes to Allen. Out to the wing. And Bull wide open. He shoots. Nice open look, but it's no good.
Just 1 for 4 from the field. Not the way they wanted to start the second half.
Down kicks to Milton. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Now it's a 5-point Timberwolves lead.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
Right now, let's bring up the 2K leaderboard and see the teams that really knew how to clog the passing lanes last season. Fifth, the Timberwolves.
Boy, they had so many guys with quick feet and quick hands on that team. I mean, they put relentless pressure on the opponent. And as a result, they came up with an awful lot of steals. I mean, this team has been very impressive defensively.
Page Diop, the pass to Gordon. Launches a three, knocks down the three ball. Gordon's got 6 here in this quarter.
Well, you know, Gordon takes most of his threes at the top of the arc, but he has the stroke to knock down the corner three as well.
The kick out to Brown. Reed the pass to Alexander Walker. Here's Milton. The pass to Alexander Walker. Pass to Reed. Just 5 on the clock. Off target from outside. The Suns have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. And Clark, here we are looking at a player like Bull. Big man who continues to improve.
And part of that improvement clearly is work ethic, taking coaching, but also he's a confident young man. He believes that he belongs in this league, and he backs it up with how he carries himself and how he plays. We often talk about Gordon's scoring ability, but there, great feed to an open teammate.
Milton the pass to Alexander Walker. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. And the dunk by Brown. Either side has relented a bit in this back-and-forth affair.
And you can sense the energy in the building already as this game is starting to build towards having a terrific finish. Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
And he drives in. Anderson wide open, and he's good on the three ball. Anderson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Milton against Allen. Milton the pass to Brown. 1:09 left to play in the third.
You know, you'd like to see a little more effort there defensively, but maybe they wanted him to take that shot, baited him into it.
Page Diop misses. Minnesota in the lead. Here's Reed, and he comes it down.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know, you're gonna get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
A shot by Milton, no good. And so Allen will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. They get to take on the Blazers at Portland after this one. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip.
Lob it up and let Bowl do the rest. I think that's a combination of hops and reach.
Here's Henderson. Rebound by the Suns. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. That's good from Allen on the assist by Little. Allen's got it all tied up now for the Suns.
Give credit where credit is due right there. A terrific assist.
Milton kicks to Brown. Back to Milton. And he spins it one-handed.
just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Boy, I tell you what a well-designed play, executed beautifully, too.
And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game, and both teams putting... And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
The NBA preseason action continues here on 2K Sports. And so in the game for the Timberwolves, Towns and Gobert hold down the post for him. The wing set for him, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the one.
Cutting into that deficit now, well within striking distance.
Boy, time to tighten it up on defense. A stop here would be huge.
Pass to Okogie. Back to Durant. Lays it up off the glass.
You know, of all the things Okogie does well, his passing tends to get overshadowed at times. I mean, easy to see how creative he is on this feed.
Edwards passes to McDaniels. Here's Towns. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Missed inside. Phoenix has gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them. And that one is good from Bradley Beal.
Hey, it's all about W's for Durant. I mean, he understands that feeding open teammates is how you make that happen.
Outside, Towns. Shooting foul. And, yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
This is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what previous play is angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Get there, get there.
And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It goes on Devin Booker.
Boy, how do you stop Cat Carl Anthony Towns, an elite scoring talent with incredible size?
2 shots.
Both good from the line that time.
Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch on full display.
Nurkic kicks to Durant. Kicks it out to Booker. Back to Durant. Okogie for 3. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Got it. Number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor.
Gobert filling up all the stat categories in this one. What a well-rounded player.
Top of the key, Beal. He feeds it to Booker. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 5 rebounds tonight. McDaniels dishes to Conley. The Timberwolves working the ball around him. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Outside, Towns fires the 3. And another 3 for Minnesota.
Attacking right away. Daniels wasting no time there.
And the call will be against Yusuf Nurkic. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where one or two possessions can impact the outcome.
Launches it. Good. Nice assist from Booker. Booker's got 3 assists in the game.
Boy, because of his athleticism, when Josh Okogie is knocking down the three-point shot, he is really uber dangerous.
Edwards, that's good.
At every level, Edwards has been the go-to guy for his team. It's in his DNA.
Beal against Conley. Beal drives in. Nurkic drops in the layup for 2.
And the swag Nurkic plays with, it's infectious. He doesn't back down from taking a big shot.
Towns wide open. 4 for 9 from the floor with that miss. For Phoenix, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. Went right down to the wire here. Still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, and after all the energy both sides have expended, both teams still hungry for the win.
Out to Edwards. Shoots the 3. Drills the three-pointer. And the Timberwolves lead by 2.
He's so clutch. When the pressure is at its highest, that's when he's at his very best.
It's stolen by Gobert. Here's Towns. Money!
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
It's deflected. Stolen by McDaniels. Conley finds Towns. Out to the right wing. Edwards passes to Towns. Outside Edwards. Gobert in the corner. 6 on the shot clock to the inside. A kick out to Towns. And the Timberwolves tack on 2 more.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial. Well, in my mind, KD is one player that you want taking that shot. His length, his ball handling, his shooting, and his confidence makes him huge in late game situations.
And that's a foul called on Bradley Beal. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble the game out.
Exactly. I mean, got to stop the clock any way possible and hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws.
The shot's good.
Absolutely amazing. This young man is so money, and his teammates absolutely love him. Karl Anthony Towns, a.k.a. Big Cat.
That's the end of the game.
Thanks so much, David. We're glad you joined us, folks, for this
Thank you for coming
preseason.
out and supporting your team.